Good morning. You listen to FloorDaily.net, and I'm Kemp Harr. I'm in Dallas at the CCA Global Meeting, and I'm with Keith Spano, the president of Flooring America, Flooring Canada, IDG, and Floor Trader, and with Steve Sieracki, the senior vice president of those same brands. How you guys doing?
Good. How are you, Kemp?
Kemp, appreciate you being here at Connection.
It's good to be with you guys. Steve, it's the first time that I've talked to you since you've been in this role after
Correct.
spending 30-some years at Shaw. So tell us what attracted you to move over here.
Well, obviously the opportunity to work with CCA. In my opinion, CCA and its membership, they're the class of the industry. And what they deliver to the consumer is phenomenal. And so as we started going through the process and I started talking to Keith and Eric and the entire CCA team, it was just a natural attraction to come here and join a winning, leading culture.
Obviously, they're folding you right into the leadership here, right?
Well, yeah, I am going to be part of the leadership team, and it's exciting. But obviously the focus is the member. And without question, the thing I've learned very, very quickly since I've come here is everything we do is to help the member, elevate the member, and really support the independent entrepreneur that the members are.
Now, on the balance of mix between all the products that Charlie buys now, are you going to have any influence on that at all?
I am 100% focused on the member, 100%.
All right. So we just got some good news. The economist Connor Lokar with ITR just spoke to us, and he was telling us that the builder market is already pointed up, and right behind that it's going to be the replacement side of the business. And so unless you're in the commercial market, things are looking good, right?
That's right. Yeah, Connor's been a great friend to CCA for many, many years. He gave us some good news today we're excited about. We're cautiously optimistic, obviously, but based on the anecdotal feedback we're getting from members, it feels like maybe we're at the bottom of this thing and starting to go up the other way.
He was saying that Jerome Powell might cut rates as early as 3-4 months from now, right?
Yeah, he was saying maybe around the March time they'll cut a quarter point or so, and maybe follow that up another quarter later with another quarter point. Who knows? We're all optimistically anticipating that for sure.
All right, so you've got one of your groups, the International Design Guild, here as part of this. In the past, you had them at Surfaces as a meeting, and now you've got all your groups together.
Yeah, you know what? It's terrific to have the International Design Guild as part of Connection. And when you look at what we were doing at Surfaces with the group versus what we can do here as part of the family, there's really no comparison. I mean, we had 44 Education Day sessions yesterday that they could participate in. Barbara Corcoran from Shark Tank, Connor from ITR. I mean, just the amount of opportunity for them here versus at Surfaces is night and day. So that's why we like them here.
Yeah. Mentioning Barbara, what did you think of her comment about negative people? That was pretty good advice, right?
Yeah, she says get rid of them. If they're negative, get rid of them. So
The other thing I loved about her comment was she repeatedly said, during a lull, sharpen the sword. And you also heard that from Connor. Right, Connor said you should be investing now, and it's almost getting to the point where it'd be too late to invest, because when this wave hopefully comes towards the second half of the year and into 2025, you should have been investing now in late 23 and in early 24. So both of them had the same message.
And that really plays perfectly into what we're telling our members today. Invest now. We laid the platform with Retail 2.0 for the most incredible merchandising system in the industry, bridging online and the in-store experience. And now we're layering the next level on that really is the digital marketing aspect of it. And then, of course, that leads us to diversification and all the other things that we're telling. But we're asking our members to invest now while business is maybe a little soft so that they're in pole position when they come in on the other side.
And Steve, you being an ex-Shaw guy with the Berkshire Hathaway background, what did Warren Buffett used to tell us?
Same exact thing. He said you invest in the downturn so you're significantly ahead of your competitor when it turns. He told us that over and over and over again.
All right, so most anybody that's not hiding under a rock has heard about Retail 2.0. We've covered that pretty well. We actually had an article in the last edition of Floor Focus. Most everybody that's going to buy in is bought in, and you're going to be finished with these installations by May or so, right?
Yeah, we're 2/3 through, and we think the rest of it will be done late spring. It's a huge orchestration, to get all this out there and get these stores set up. We've got setup teams all over North America, both Canada and the U.S. taking care of that, and it's been great. And just members are just thrilled. I mean, you see the pictures here, you see everyone talking about it. There's so much pride in our member stores after it's done, so it's really exciting.
So one of the reasons you had everybody here now is to talk about what's next. So give us a couple of sound bites on what the next programs are that you're rolling out.
Well, obviously, kitchen and bath is a huge opportunity for us. It's a $50 billion industry, and our members that are in kitchen and bath now actually sell more flooring. You know, you're on the front end of the project versus coming in on the back end of the project. So we think casting a wider net around the consumer is a good thing for us. It ties into our diversification, and it's certainly an opportunity for more profitability at the end of the day.
And you're also going to focus on digital, bringing the consumer in and making sure the consumer finds the store, because you can have the greatest merchandising system in the world, but you've got to have some consumers in to come see it. So you're rolling out some programs there.
That's right. I mean, look, during the heyday, during the second half of 20, 21, 22 record-breaking years, our members didn't have to spend a lot of money in advertising, but we're telling them those days are long gone. Time to have your foot on the gas. They need to be spending 3 to 5% of their retail sales on advertising and marketing.
All right, so when you look at your four brands, most people know that it's Flooring America, Flooring Canada. That's the do it for me. Then you've got the International Design Guild, and that's tying in with interior designers and having them be part of the decision-making process. And then you've got Floor Trader. Give us an update on Floor Trader.
Yeah, the Floor Trader is super fun. We had a session today where we had 65 people raising their hand to be part of the Floor Trader program. It's our outlet concept, so stack it high, let it fly. And it's really a beautiful program because it's cash and carry predominantly. It's no receivables, no installation, and really the margins are higher than our full-service retail.
And so what you're trying to get some of the members to do is in their marketplace, maybe have a Flooring America store and a Floor Trader. Is that right?
That's right. Yeah. It's a portfolio strategy where we want our members to really dominate their markets, and we want them to, in a sense, become their own competition.
Now, you're going to stay with the one meeting a year, right?
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Our regional meetings last summer were just so successful that we're doubling down on that, and that's our path for the future. And we fine-tuned them. We just published where they're scheduled to be this year. We picked new cities, new opportunities, and it's going to be fantastic.
All right, guys, we're about to run out of time. Thanks for spending time with our audience. Again, been talking to Steve Sieracki, SVP, and Keith Spano, President of Flooring America, Flooring Canada, IDG, and Floor Trader. And you've been listening to Kemp Harr and FloorDaily.net.